One day, Aisha and Ibrahim were playing in the lounge after eating their lunch while their mother was in the kitchen. Both the children were busy playing when they heard the doorbell ring. Both the children astonished as they were not expecting anyone at this time of the day, and they knew that their father will not be home before evening. But before Aisha could move ahead to open the door and see who this could be, Ibrahim ran towards the door and opened it, where he could see a strange man standing on the other side of the door with very unclean and untidy look. Ibrahim then asked the man, "Who is he?" Even though he tried but could not recognize the man. He never saw him before. After looking at Ibrahim deeply, the man replied, "I am a beggar. I do not have any money. Do you have some money for me?" Ibrahim answered the man that he does not have anything, and that why he should give him anything when he does not even know the man. The strange man told Ibrahim that he do not need to know the man to give him some money. When Ibrahim was telling the man to go and that he has nothing to give him, Aisha came to the main door while looking for Ibrahim. She asked the man who he is. So the man told her the same, that he is a beggar and need some money. Aisha refused the man for any money and then closed the door before the man could say anything. Then Aisha looked at Ibrahim and told him that he should not open the door without asking who is there. Ibrahim got panicked and told Aisha that he thought it was Osman from the neighborhood. Aisha looked at his brother and smiled and told him that when he saw it was not him, he should have closed the door instead of talking to the stranger. She told him that he could have hurt Ibrahim and that she was worried for him when he took longer and did not come back. Ibrahim hugged her sister and promised that he will never do that again. Few days passed, and both children forgot about the strange man, called himself a beggar. While playing with their father one day, the father told them that he will be late tomorrow, as he needs to buy groceries for the house. Both insisted to come with their father, who later agrees and promised to take them with him tomorrow and to buy them ice cream on their way back. Both children started screaming with joy. The next day, after coming back from the work, father took both of them with him for groceries. While they were in the market, another strange person approached them. The men told Baba that he is needy and asked him for money. But Baba refused to give him any money, and the men left. On their way back, Baba saw an old woman and went to her. The woman said nothing, but Baba took out some money from his pocket and gave it to the old lady. Old lady looked at Baba with a weak smile on her face and said, Jazakallah. Both the children noticed all that happened but could not understand anything. Both kept quiet since then, but were astonished on what happened. And their father, as promised, buy them both their favorite ice creams on their way back home. After coming home, everyone had the dinner, and it was time for them to play with their father like every day. While sitting together, Ibrahim asked his father that who is the beggar? Baba replied, a person who is deprived of money to buy food for himself and is very needy. Finally, Ibrahim asked Baba about what happened today, that why their father did not give any money to the man who said he was needy, but to the woman who did not ask for it. Baba smiled at him and said, my sweet little Ibrahim, he was a young man and was healthy enough to earn money for himself. But, astaghfirullah, he preferred to beg from others. On the other hand, she was an old lady who seemed sick and weakened, who would not be capable of earning for herself or to do any hard work either. Then Aisha told Baba about the beggar who came to their house few days ago, and that they both refused to give him anything too, and was worried if they did the right thing or not. When Baba saw concern on their faces, he said, MashaAllah, I am so proud of you both. Alhamdulillah, you did the right thing. Ibrahim asked that who else we should not give money to. Baba replied that we should not give any money to child beggars, and they might get habitual of earning money from begging and will never try to work hard for themselves, even when grown up. And to young and healthy people who can work hard and can earn for themselves. Aisha then asked Baba that whom we should give money to. Baba replied, anyone who is a widow, a woman whose husband died, or to an orphan whose parents died, or if someone is sick or seriously unwell and cannot pay for his or her treatment, or to an old man or a woman who does not have anyone to take care of, or to pay for a child education. if his parents cannot afford to pay for his studies, or even to a traveler who is in need or have lost all his belongings, or cannot afford to go back to his city or country. Then Baba asked, I believe that now you both have understood that to whom we should give the money to, or to whom we should not. Both children quickly replied, Yes, Baba, now we do, and we will always keep that in mind. Baba smiled and said, MashaAllah, I am so proud of you both. Now it's too late and you should go to sleep, as you have to get up early for school tomorrow. Both said Allah Hafiz to their father and left for bed. So you see, children, we should only help those who are in need, like a widow, an orphan, a traveler who is in need or have lost his belongings, or to someone who is sick or cannot afford to pay for his or her treatment. Similarly, we should not be giving any money to the people who can work hard and are healthy enough to earn for themselves, but astaghfirullah have chosen the wrong path for earning for themselves, as Islam does not encourage the begging unless someone is really in need. Now I really hope that you will always remember the guidelines Islam has provided for us and will follow it too.